Welcome back. Many precautions are being taken to keep you and your family safe during the COVID-19 pandemic. That being said, many recreational activities have been put on hold to slow the spread of the virus. The Parks and Recreation Department show us some low-risk activities you can still participate in while we wait for a vaccine.
Whether you're going for a walk on the beach, a hike on the trails, taking your best friend to the dog park, going for a swim at Los Baños, or playing tennis at the municipal tennis courts, the Santa Barbara Parks and Recreation Department wants to encourage safe outdoor activity for everyone during the COVID-19 pandemic.
We're standing here at Rattlesnake Canyon trailhead that goes up into the U.S. Forest Service, connects with Tunnel Trail. We saw an almost immediate response and increase in our trail usage when some of the closures went down into effect in March, and it's continued until now. I think people initially were looking for some place they could get out to and get some exercise with the options being limited. So up here we went almost probably 100 to 150% increase in the amount of daily use. What we're seeing is that many of our trails here are older trails. They're within narrow corridors, and there's not areas like in many of our city parks where people might be able to walk and go 6 or 8 feet apart from each other. So since there are those intersections of people, we ask them to have masks with them and wear them when they're in those situations. You know, I would welcome people to come out and use the parks when they can, and just be respectful of the resources that we have. You know, with these extra increase in usership, we've noticed some additional trash and wear and dog bags and things like that. So use the trash cans that you have, and we always recommend pack it in, pack it out. That's a good guideline to follow, and come out and enjoy, please, but be safe.
If you're looking for a more social environment for your dog, there are 3 off-leash dog areas in Santa Barbara: the Douglas Family Preserve, Hale Park, and the new fenced-in dog area at Mackenzie Park.
It's just a really nice area, and the people that come here are really pleasant. Everybody's really nice. Right now I'm coming here almost every day. It's big, it has some trees. I like the wood on the ground as opposed to the grass. There are a lot of people that come here, and everybody's really friendly. And most of the people do wear a mask, which I appreciate. It's a really great place to be.
Maybe playing fetch with a tennis ball isn't your best bud's favorite activity, but tennis can be a great outdoor sport for you and a friend at the Santa Barbara Municipal Tennis Center. They offer tennis and pickleball 11 hours a day, from 8 to 7 days a week for nearly 2,800 players weekly.
Since the stay-at-home order in March, the Parks and Rec Department realized that recreation and sporting activities are such an integral part of people's health and social well-being, and just this desire to interact. So one of the key things we did initially was look at which activities could start back up early on and what the requirements would be. And tennis and pickleball was one of the first sports that we were allowed to reintroduce back into the community with the first health officer order. And since implementing pickleball and tennis back here in Santa Barbara, it's grown exponentially. One of the key things we did here and with all of our recreation programs so far is we have an advanced registration system. So people the night before actually have to sign up for court time. So whether you're playing as a singles or a doubles or in a group of 4, you have to sign up each night to get your time. You have 2 hours of access to the court during that sign-up period. Anywhere we could have a high-touched surface was opened and locked open. And then lastly, what we did is, because we have a check-in as part of our advanced registration process, people are required to wear a mask as they enter the driveway, parking lot, all the way to the court. They're allowed to take their mask off while they're playing, just so that they can breathe more conveniently. And then they have to put a mask back on when they exit the facility. And that's for the safety of other players and our staff. So currently the city operates 3 tennis facilities, 2 of which are currently open. So here at Municipal Tennis and Pickleball Complex, we have all of our courts available and open. We also have Oak Park Tennis Courts, which has blended pickleball lines. That's open and is free to the public, does not require any sort of advanced registration, but there's only 2 courts there. And then Pershing Park is another facility that we schedule and share with Santa Barbara City College. and we're tentatively expecting to reopen that in November, early November. I would remind people that it's safe. The sport's safe. We put as many of the provisions in as we possibly can for players and staff to be safe, and then it's incumbent upon players that are coming here to also take that seriously. We certainly have open times between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock most days on all of our courts. So the busiest time is early in the morning up until about 11 a.m. and then again after about 3 p.m. when schools are essentially out now, even though they're doing their social distancing. But I would say number one, make sure you have a reservation before coming here.
Perhaps you're looking for a little more ocean breeze on a light walk instead, like along Shoreline Drive or the Douglas Family Preserve. Both offer a relaxing walking experience. If doing laps in the pool is more your thing, at Los Baños you can swim up to 50-minute sessions up to 3 times per week. Los Baños Pool has been reopened to swimmers since May under the compliance of county public health orders. The city of Santa Barbara has lots to offer for safe outdoor recreation. Just follow the simple health guidelines in public spaces to keep everyone around you safe as well.
For more low-risk recreational activities, head to the Parks and Recreation website at SantaBarbaraCA.gov/parksandrec.